Hello, everybody. Hey, guys, I'm Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminous. And, guys, we are here, as I jump over, we are here each and every day for you. So you learn more and more about Luminous, what we have to offer, and all that fun stuff. So this time we are going to do straight through the whole kit and caboodle. And so I want you guys to ask questions. I know you have a lot of questions out there. So those are certain things like I can make a live chat about what you guys want to discuss. So feel free to email me or put it on here. I am writing it down. I had to, okay, I was writing it down. But I want to do what you guys want to see. So we've had a lot of discussion on how to do smaller eyes. And mine are a little hooded, more so that I'm getting older. So we are going to do that one. And I'm going to try to do it maybe, I'm going to see if I can do it next week. I'm actually going to get somebody here that has a different eye than I do. And so we'll do it together and kind of go through that. I think that would be beneficial to see another eye. So we can talk about that. Hey, Tracy, how are you? So we're going to do that. We've had some other questions. I'm trying to think of contour and highlighting that we'll discuss. If there's certain products that you want to see, I actually have been using Mystic a lot with Glow. And did I grab the right one? Yeah. So we've been going through that. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And so I kind of want to, I'm going to take this off because I know I'm going to get hot. It's really cold today. I don't know if I can get this off. All right. But yeah, you can put it here in the comments. And I really do have a pen and paper. So I'm going to write it down. Can you tell me what you get in your kit that you get every month? I haven't got mine yet. Oh, so Deborah, what you'll get is your foundation. So you're going to get the foundation. So at first, whatever kit you picked, like fair, medium, tan, warm, deep, whatever kit you picked, you're going to get the most popular colors, or the two most popular colors, the ones that we know that you're probably are. However, if we need to change them, you're going to call customer service. Did you order through a consultant or through the infomercial? Because that makes a difference. But you can call if you order from a consultant, then you can call them and they can make that change for you. If you're like, no, I want this one and this one, we can change that. Guys, if you're not on the replenishment program, you're missing out big time. So make sure you do get on that replenishment program. There's so many benefits to that, and there's so many that are coming. And so I would highly recommend. And you might say, well, I don't need it that often. You can change the frequency of it. So it's not like we're forcing you to be like, hey, you got to do this. No, hey, you can get it every month. You can get it 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, whatever the case may be. But you get better deals. Like Musette, if Musette was on here, she would tell you she's on the replenishment. She pushes it back 6 months. She gets it every 6 months. And then when we run specials on foundations, like the BOGOs and stuff that we do periodically, she'll buy foundations then too. But that way you're never out of foundation, because if you don't have this, you can't airbrush. So it makes sense. Plus you're going to get better deals. So there you go. Great question, by the way. Chase is like, I have a mother load coming. You're having the contour system. So Tracy, I did the contour system, I want to say last week. So go to our Facebook page at Luminous Cosmetics. go under videos and look for the one that says contour. But the contour device, I have one right here. When you get it, it looks like this. And you're going to put that kinetic lotion on, and you're going, this one's not charged, but you're going to just put it to your face. So you don't have to be, you can sit and watch a movie, do whatever you're going to, Perfect Life. You'll do it twice a day, morning and night. You can't overdo it. You don't need to spend a bazillion hours on it either. So like if you can do just a few passes, spend like 2 or 3 minutes on each side, then that's perfect. Like for me in the mornings, I'm rushed. I have more time to spend in the evening. And so I'll spend more time doing this, but you're just going to move it to those areas. It's moving the product into the skin. And then you'll feel a little, they don't like to say this, but you know how I am. There's a little suction. It's like a little baby kisses. It's a suction and release. So what it's doing, it's working out your face. It's reminding your body to pump blood there and get that cellular turnover, and you'll start seeing improvements. So it is amazing. So try that out. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, Lisa. Did I say hi, Dawn? I love that though. She's like, I have the mother load. Oh, good. Okay. Flexibility. Hey, Marie. Oh, awesome. Okay. Hey, Roxanne. Thank you. They're a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like them. All right, so, or it could be because those big red earrings that I wore the other day, those aren't heavy, but they like hit me. And I have those droopy earlobes from the 80s when I wore super heavy earrings. So, all right, so I let my airbrush soak overnight. Deborah said, so if I don't want it every 2 months, I can change it to, yeah, girl. But what I would do, and honestly, let it come in, see how often you're using it. One bottle should last you 45 days. So maybe push it back to 4 months to see if that's good enough. 6 months to me, if you're a makeup person, that seems too far. But yeah, you could definitely do that. All right. Boop, boop, boop. So let's get started. I want to do a good look today. So I think, you know what we haven't done in a while is Lion King. So I'm going to get out Lion King real quick. Let's do Lion King. Lion King. This one, yep. I got that. Ooh, I might do this too. Okay. Yes, Muzi, I just told everybody that. All right, so we're gonna do Lion King. Oh, I know why I want to do Lion King, because of my shirt. So that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna go in. I always show you the coverage that you do beforehand. And, there might be some of you who are like, I don't know if I need that. So because I'm using Mystic, I'm going to do Glow, and then I'm going to do Mystic. So I'm actually going to go in and use Glow first. We've missed you. I've noticed you haven't been here, Marie. So I put way too many drops of Glow. Just a minute. Okay. So face is prepped, ready to go. I don't want to put a headband on because I'll get funky hair. I'm going to do it under my eyes, looking up. I make the movement. You might think that I'm staying there too long, but what happens is I actually start making the movements first before pulling back on the trigger. And so, you might, like, I'm doing this and then I'll pull back on the trigger. Robin says, did I hear you say that there's going to be more options for auto replenishment program? You did not hear me say that. I did not say that. Wasn't me. All right. You know, guys, the one thing I have to say, and I don't know if all makeup companies are like this, but what I have to say about Luminous is we are never happy with just the bar. Like, we're always looking to improve it, to enhance it. We listen to you. I have to say, we really do listen to you. Hey, Tracy. It has been a Mystic week. We really do listen to you. I mean, if we hear somebody like y'all saying, hey, we want this or this or that, we listen. Okay. And so we are, you might not know what's going on in the back halls, but I can guarantee you we are working to improve it. Bottom line. I know I can't keep saying that. Muzette, girl, you know my allergies. But I'll tell you what, I love me some steroids. They make you feel so much better. Okay, so you can already see, I'm using the hot, this is the other great thing. So with Glow is not something I would think to use for coverage, like my pre-coverage. If I was looking at pre-coverage before I airbrush, I wouldn't go, oh, use Glow. Glow is a highlighter. Glow is going to bring out, you know, as we age, our skin gets depleted. So Glow is going to help bring that out. So I have to say that it's giving me coverage though. Okay. So anything you put on the face besides the moisturizer primer, because it doesn't have any color, it does give you coverage. So even though I'm using this to highlight under my eyes, just to give me some oomph, some lightness, I am still getting coverage. Does that make sense? Muzette, it's cold here, but I'm very rarely cold. And luckily my daughter's the same way. I was talking about that this morning. I sleep with a fan on. I probably have used my heater twice. Like I would rather pile socks and clothes on than turn on a heater. And today I put on a sweater because I was like, okay. But yesterday I looked like I was springtime. Hey, Rebecca. All right. So now I'm also going to do a little bit of brow highlight. Not too much, because with this look, I don't want too much of a brow highlight. I think it's more of the, Marie's like, gotta have a fan. It's more of the noise. Like, I love that noise. If it's too quiet, I can't sleep. All right. So I highlighted under my eyes. And then highlighted a little bit on my brow. And I still have a little bit in here, but I'm using the Silk. I'm using Mystic 3. Because Mystic is a higher pigmented foundation, it will tend to go darker just because it's higher pigmented. So I'm actually going to put the drops right on top of Glow, because then it'll lighten it to the shade I need it. Oh, freezing. Not, but that. I have allergy. I think it's an allergy. All right, I'm mixing this up if you're wondering what I'm doing. Like I have a fan on right now. I have to have that. All right, so no. I'm gonna start my hair brushing. So I'm keeping it 4 finger widths away. I keep moving. I'm not zooming by. I'm just going by, making my passes, just like if I was taking a brush and buffing something on. Think of the air as your bristles. The air is where the makeup's going to go. So I'm holding it about 4 finger widths away. I keep moving and I keep making passes. The passes are what's going to give you the coverage. So I'm going to keep going, keep making my passes. And again, because I'm doing Mystic, I don't have to make as many passes because it gives me the coverage. Hey, Andy. So I'm just covering my cheeks and my nose a little bit more. And then I'm going to go. I still have tons left, so I'm just going to put it in my water. All right. So now that my foundation's on, and remember, you can do your eyes first and then the foundation. You can change it up however you like. I like to do it different ways. So, you see the different ways you can do it. It's what you're most comfortable with. I do recommend switching things up just to try it a different way. I talked about applying blush first before your foundation, and I finally did it, and I was like, oh, I like it a lot better because it gives it more of a blended look. So if you're not trying different things and trying it different ways, you're not going to know if you could be doing it a better way. So, all right. So now let's do some eyes. So I'm going to take the Lion King. I'm doing all Lion King today. And I'm going to take a blending brush. And I'm going to use, I think I'll use, which ones do I want to use? I'll use African clay. And I'm going to start on the outside corner and work it in. Now, if you're new to the live chats, you'll see some of the ladies putting emojis down. You'll see the thumbs up, the lips, and the lipstick. They're going to put that. That means they're a beauty consultant. If you are interested in purchasing the product or hearing more about becoming a Luminous beauty consultant, you can reach out to one of them. They are not allowed to reach out to you. I'm just trying to protect you. So I'm just trying so you don't have like bombarded emails of everyone. You get to reach out to them. It could be somebody that you see here every time, or it could be you just like their name, whatever the case may be. Anyone can help you. Oh, good, Tracy. Yeah, our blush is super high pigmented. And so we definitely, I always say, be careful, only do 2 drops or 1 drop. So make sure that you only do that. And then doing it first, you do have that way of blending it in. All right, so I'm blending, making sure I don't have any harsh lines. I moved my Kleenexes. So I'm kind of blending this all the way in. If you have smaller eyes, you're not going to want to bring the darkness in. Darkness is going to close, just like when we contour. Darkness brings some depth. Darkness is going to close up the eye. If you ever hear somebody say, oh, I want my eyes to pop, that means popping them at the end, outside corner. That opens them up because you're creating the depth here. So be careful if you do have smaller eyes, not to bring that depth in. All right. So now I'm going to use, Simba. I really love this gold. And I'm just going to apply it. Robin loves the airbrush blush. Yay. I'm applying it with my finger right there. That is how easy this makeup is. Look at that pigment. Oh, love this stuff. So I'm just applying, I'm looking down, just packing that on. Marissa said, I can do browns, but afraid of brights. Melissa, the keyword, blend. But Marissa, try it before you take your makeup off. So if you have some bright colors that you're like, I'll never wear that, do it, add them before you take your makeup off. That way you can try it out. You're going to wipe your makeup off anyway. But I cannot tell you the number of times that I'm like, I'm not going to like this color because it's too blah, blah, blah. And I use it and I'm like, oh, it's my fave now. You don't know until you try it. All right. So now, oh, I think I wipe my hands off. So now I'm going to go in and blend just a little bit more. Right there. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush just to get, I'm going to pop a little bit more even on that end. So I'm using Pride Rock, which is one of the darker colors in The Lion King. And I'm going to make a V. On the outside corner. And I'm not going to bring that too far in. I'm just going to stay right there. I'm not even picking up the brush. I'm like, just blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Right there. And then now a little bit of African clay with the Pride Rock. On the bottom. I like a softer line on the bottom, so I don't do a lot of pencils. Definitely no, not our Persuasion. I do, you can make this creamy by adding water, but I do like a softer eyeliner on the bottom. So that's why I use eyeshadows. That's me personally. You can do what you want. But I'm doing it pretty thick, so I'm going to town. All right. Eyes done. Check. All right, now I am going to take, this is the brush that I use for powder all the time, so I'm just going to swipe it. I know that there's probably some powder still on there. And then I'm going to take my Lion King contour palette, and using these last two, as you can tell that I use all the time, I'm going to contour. Hey, Sherry. I'm lightly. Oh, awesome, Marissa. Go back and forth. Down my neck. Jawline. Okay. Now, circle of life. I'm going to go in and do a little bit of circle of life. I actually start in the back because I don't want too much shimmer right at the top. And I have larger pores here, so I definitely don't want to enhance those. And then I can even kind of run that through it just to blend it a little bit on my nose. And right there. I use what's left because every time I boop, go in there and then do my nose, it goes, I'm like a Rudolph with a gold nose. So I do that instead. Okay, so now, I'm gonna go in and do lashes wherever I put them. So go in, lash. We's doing it today. We bringing it. All right. Get my glue out. And I'm cutting off just one little edge. Because on these cheap lashes that I got, I have to put it that way, and this one is that way. Okay. The edges get too frayed. Okay, Kathy, I'll look at it. I haven't seen anything come in, so I'll look at it. All right, so I'm putting the glue down. Ooh, Mama needs some new glue. Grabbing my tweezers. I'm going to curl my lashes real quick. Hey, Candy. Who's that? You're so sweet. And then now, getting my lash, putting the glue on the lash, just the edge. So I'm just dragging it through. I just go, whoop. There we go. Now the other one. See how you can, I just do it on the very end there. I have a question. How does super glue not stick in the tube? Random. I know. I was just thinking about that the other day. How does it not stick in there? Like, how can you get it out if it's super glue and it's glue? Yeah, that's what I think about. Hey, Bobby, how are you? All right, so now I have my lash. Yay! To do it. I know. Girl, I think I need to order some more of that. The magnesium. Have you been having like the best dreams? I like get excited when I'm mostly because they're so random, so crazy. All right, gluing this. Looking down. Put that side on, or kind of put it in the middle. Sticking it to the edge. And then this corner here, this one was still a little wet. Probably put it on a little too soon. I think it was this first one I dried. So I'm gonna add a little more glue there. Candy's like, it's some kind of special plastic. Well, hopefully you don't have to glue that plastic because it won't work. All right, so now gluing this one. What we're talking about is if y'all ever have trouble sleeping, look, this one's funny because it's sticking straight up. Magnesium oil, you can get it on the Zon. you spray it on your feet and it is amazing. It is a game changer. My parents don't sleep very well and they started using it. And actually a girl from work told me about it because her son has ADHD and she couldn't get him to sleep. And so she started doing that and he would go to sleep. So I'm like, I'm using that. It's the best thing ever. Get pure magnesium oil because you can also put it in your water. Just a little beep. We're still on. I'm like, I'm still on. Not stick to the tube as the inside contains oxygen in the form of air, but excludes water. Best oxygen is processed. Holy smokes, Myrna! Are you a scientist? Holy moly. Hey, Ashley. Myrna just schooled us. She just schooled us. Ashley, these are ones I actually I feel bad using the, I know Mira's like, bam, drop the mic. These are just some cheap ones that I ordered. I love our lashes and I use them all the time. I just don't like using them every single day and taking out those because the case it comes in is so amazing and that packaging, I just feel like I'm wasting it. So these are just some cheap ones I ordered. She Googled it. She's a scientist of Google. I love it. Marina, you should have told us that you were a scientist. All right, just making sure that this is staying on. All right. Ashley's like, I can't use glue. Well, girl, you have to use glue with the magnetic ones. So do these like you would. We did this the other day where I put the glue on like an eyeliner and then popped them on that way. So try doing lashes that way. You might be able to do them that way. All right, so now I'm gonna put these brushes up real quick. Now I need to do my lips. And let's see what lips we're gonna do today, shall we? Let's do waltz. I haven't done that one in a while. Oh no. Myrna, I don't even want to know. How Myrna said I glued my lips together with super glue one time, no lie. Do I want to know? All right, now this is Waltz lip liner. I mean, liquid vinyl. I just love these. They're so shiny and they're buttery. This is kind of the rustic for the lip vinyls. It's hard to talk. I'm like, I just love how it feels. I just want to keep doing it. All right, so that is Waltz. And now, oh, you know what I was going to do? I was even going to do this one. This is Pounce. And as you can tell, it's the lip liner. I mean, the lipstick. But, because I was going to do this too. I'm putting it on my hand. And this is, I loved it. I haven't done this in forever. Taking a brush blush. And I can even apply this lip as my blush to give it, again, another look. It's just a little bit. It's all you need. I just put it on my hand, rub the brush, and then a little bit on my cheeks. Now I feel complete. The other thing you can do, Cindy's wearing rustic. Where did I get Where did I get these from? Just the Zon. The Zon. Oh, I love that. That is so true. Okay, so I'm taking an eye kohl and I'm going to line the inside. Can you see what a difference that makes as far as having a smokier eye? Little things like that can make such a difference. Make it more, give it a more dramatic feel. And all I'm doing is just lining the inside. Right there. Like that. Okay. So now that my lashes are dry, I can do the persuasion on top. Right there. And this is actually emerald. Thought I would do something a little different. I am so digging that gold. That gold is beautiful. Right there. So as you can tell, guys, I mean, doing a line, I do the persuasion on top to really complete that look of the lash line. It really does. It just completes it. So there you go. All right. Everybody's loving this look. I love it. I love it. Let's see. All right. Yay. All right, guys. There you go. Hopefully I'll be back at 3. And we'll kind of discuss some things. Obviously, I'm already done. But hopefully I have a meeting. I don't know if it's going to go longer, so that's what I just have to work with. So if not, I will see you back here tomorrow. It'll be amazing. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Hopefully we'll see you here at 3. All right. Bye for now.